Oops, I hit the on button. Hey, the microphone's on too. Oh my god. We're on! Oh my god, the stream has started and nobody told me. Hit the Hit the live button early? Yeah, apparently. Oh, and everybody hears me too. Oh my god, this is scary. I wasn't supposed to start yet. How did that happen? Oh, anyway, welcome everyone. Glad to have you all on board. I did hit the button early, accidentally at that, but I figured, hey, since it's on, I might as well leave it on and go from there. So welcome all you good-looking people. Glad to have you all on board, and I see more are popping in as we speak. Right now on the screen you have a Taal volcano, and that is Taal in the Philippines, of course. Anyway, welcome everyone. Glad to have you on board. First thing I should say is hi to my wonderful moderators. We've got Arizona Snowman in the house. Piggy is here. CND Boy also here. He made himself visible so I didn't have to look for him. And of course Paulzilla is in. And if Paulzilla shows any kinds of weaknesses or grumpiness or things like that, we're going to get Codyzilla in here, and she's going to take him out. And that'll be that for a little while. He's supposed to be resting. I know watching the stream isn't difficult, but typing could be. So anyway, let's see. Oh, now that I've said hi to my wonderful moderators, also going to remind everyone, take a look at the top of your chat box. It should say top chat or live chat. If it says that, you are watching the stream as it's happening. If it happens, what? Oh, she'll be home in half an hour. All right, I'm sure she's watching the stream, Paul. She told me she was going to spy on you. Anyway, if it says top chat or live chat, you are seeing the stream as it is happening. If it happens to say top chat replay or live chat replay up top there, that means that the stream is over, and those good people that are in that chat box, they're gone. They're gone home. And for those, if you still want to make a comment, you can do that down below in the regular comments, just like any other YouTube video, because that's basically what the stream has become after we're finished. So that should be that, and I'm going to say welcome everyone. Seeing the numbers are starting to go up. I know I started a little bit early, and that's always the way it is. The numbers kind of creep up a little bit more as we get closer to the 5 p.m. or that's the mountain time mark there, or 7 p.m. Eastern, that kind of thing, or top of the hour, if you will. We're up to 48 from what I was seeing there, so good to see people popping on. And I'm going to go, well, first I guess we're going to hand out cookies, and Frosty username, if I said that right. Boy, he's not there for me to be able to even look at his username to see if I spelled it right. Oh, there he is. Frosty username. Gimme. Yeah, he wants cookies. Oh, I gave him a couple of extras. Okay, no worries. Frosty username, there you go. You got some cookies. And that was first person in today. Excellent job. And I think that's, I think you mentioned that was the third time that you did that. So pretty cool. And gimme is always a nice way of politely asking for cookies, right? Gimme. Okay, the cookies and run. Yeah, takes the cookies and run. I think there's a song like that. Anyway, welcome everyone. I'm glad to have you all on board. I'm going to go through some wonderful names, and of course we already got Frosty username. We got Linda is here as well. Don Arnold, aloha. Sue Hayes made it in. Paul Williams, Daryl R. Going up some more. Colin Deadman, Tom Dice, and Kate is back. We got Colin, we got Paul, BMAT, William is back as well. Good to have you on board. OneFish26, Lisa P. Frampton, and going up a few more. See who else is here. DJ Puff III and Mirage. Also here. Welcome. Tetra is back in the house. Good to see you, Tetra. Tracy Bills made it in. Grandma B is here. Welcome. And going up some more to see who else made it in. And going. Robert Dowdy, welcome back. And good to see you. Going up some more to see who else snuck in here while I wasn't looking. And Sherry Fisher is on board. Welcome, Sherry. Did I say Tracy Bills? I think so. Irish Monk is in the house. Welcome. And moving a roof takes time? Yeah, moving roofs takes time. It sure does. Especially if it was as windy as it was here today. Boy, was it windy. Did I say Sue Hayes? Welcome. Going up some more and seeing who else. Henry Nelson is in. Good to see you again, Henry. Frank McLeod. And let's see. Who else popped in that I missed so far? And I think we're just getting up to the top here. And I've seen most of these. Pamela Moncure, welcome back. OFU Lux from Luxembourg is here. And going up a little bit more to see who else I can spot in the list of names real quick. And we're getting a lot of repeats here. So, yeah, right to the top, and it is just basically repeats. So I do see Diane Craig down on the bottom. And Pamela, we had snow yesterday. Oh, is that a good thing or a bad thing? And anyway, let's see. Did I miss anyone else on the bottom here? Old Nick is back. Welcome. Good to have you on board. And we got Diane Craig. Kate, we got. Sharon Stewart, we got. And I think we're good for right now. I think Kevin we got, Daryl we got. Okay. If I did happen to miss your name, don't be offended. I will get you somewhere along the way. And hopefully it'll be okay. Anyhow, yeah, not much news in our volcano world today, unfortunately. Really nothing major happening anywhere, and it's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. So unless somebody knows something that I don't know and you want to share it, I'd be all ears and happy to listen. So let's see, we'll start out by going over, well, right now we're in the Philippines where it's nice and warm. I'd like to be there and enjoy that. Hey, Dodger just snuck in. Welcome, and good to see you. Karen is also here. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. The Earth is on vacation. Okay. Well, it's good to know that. I know something you don't know, dude. What is it, Piggy? Piggy, what do you know that I don't know? And yes, you're looking at Ragnar, and you notice it's not the greatest of weather there. A little bit windy there too. We see a lot of people though up on the hill here, a whole herd of them. Pretty cool. Poppet is sleeping. Shh. Poppet. Ah, yes. So nice to have Poppet sleeping. Uh, oh, yeah. Okay, so we do see that if we flip through the day a little bit to see what the other shots look like. Um, it wasn't all that nice there today, and of course, earlier in the morning there it was pretty yucky looking, and you can see the obvious clouds and things that are happening there. So they did have some intermittent spells of good, but for the most part doesn't look all that great weather-wise, but I guess that would be Iceland. Anyway, we can see what's going on there. Yeah, she was, what? Oh, now she's glaring at you. Okay. Sorry, Piggy. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, that's what you're seeing there at what it is like there today at Ragnar. This is what it looks like there at Reykjavik in the city right now. We'll get it cleared up there. That's a little sharper. And that is kind of what they've got going on. So that's pretty cool. What happened to my screen? It changed size or shape or something? Why is that weird? It shouldn't have changed shape. Things that make you go, Alright, something made it change shape, because we used to have a little bit more in there. We used to have the emblem up in the top corner here. What the heck? I see it on my other screen though. I wonder if they changed something with these. Nope, still gone. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that, but all good. So, anyway, Iceland, and that's what it looks like there today. They did get a little bit of more snow on the other side of the hill there. You can see some of that, and in the background you can see where the lava flow came down into Notthagi from up in the top area in Meradalur, southern Meradalur. So pretty cool. And there, if we push it over all the way, yeah, there we can see it now. All right, you can see that. Let's see, I see emblem on my screen too. Yep. Yeah, on that one, that was supposed to be all the way to the MBL screen, but I guess it didn't. Doesn't matter. Anyway, let us go over to the Rumble chart. I do believe it is still broken. I checked it earlier. It wasn't looking very happy. I'm going to refresh that and see if it got fixed magically. No, it did not. And we know for a fact it's broken because we look at the other sensors up top. You can see those are right up to date, and they're all intact. And when we slide down to the next one, we also see that as well. So while we're sliding down, let's take a look at what it looked like down in Grindavik, and that would have been this guy here, and it shows us we've had an up and down in activity. These are the things we missed. This is the same spike that did get picked up the other day in our Rumble chart. So that's what it's doing on a downward trend, and not surprising. So interesting, but not surprising. If we roll back up to it, that'll kind of correlate that that spike we seen, and there it is right there. So basically on a downward trend, it would be somewhere around here if we're guesstimating, right? So that is what that is. And then you can also go to the other chart that they've got on there, which is the drum plot, and that may be I think that's probably working. I don't know if it actually is. I haven't checked it today, so that's a possibility. Anyway, let's go have a look at a few earthquakes there in Iceland, and let me get on the right one that I want to get on. I was looking at this and I'm trying to figure out where are all these big ones at. And, you know, this is like, wow, 2.8, that's pretty big. And those couldn't have happened just recently. Anyway, I looked at the other map, and we don't have any of that on here. So I'm kind of going, okay, what the heck is up with this, guys? Who's got the better map here? And we set that on 24 hours, and this is what's showing up. We got a little bit here, and one up, or a little swarm up top here. And kind of makes you wonder, and there's got to be something in here, it looks like maybe. But we're not seeing anything down here at all on this particular map. So I'm a little bit kind of going, something not right. We go to the other map, and same thing. We're not seeing a heck of a lot down here. I see one little guy there, and an older one there. When we go back to this map, we've got a whole ton of stuff down there, and like this 2.8, which I really don't know where it came from. So beware. The maps might be different. 2322 is the time of this 2.8, 7.6 kilometers down, and that is very, very close to Ketla, and it kind of makes you wonder what the heck is going on. Then you got a 2.7 over here. This is getting more towards in the direction of Hekla, and also 2.7, 4.7 kilometers down. We did have a 0.8 not too far away from it, 1.1 kilometers down, which is not very far, 16:01 p.m. or 4 p.m. Icelandic time, if you will. Very interesting. This very solid 1.2, 14.8 kilometers down at 23:23 Iceland time. So makes a guy wonder what the heck is going on out there that we're not seeing them on the other charts. 16:01, 1.2, 19.7 kilometers down. That's a long ways down for Iceland. This one 5.7 kilometers, 0.5 at 7:34 a.m. So that kind of gives you what's in that area according to this map. And we'll move over here a little bit more. We have this 0.5 kind of in the middle of nowhere, and not sure what it's doing. 8:04 a.m., 3.8 kilometers down. This is 0.93. This happened at 1:58 a.m. and it's 9.25 kilometers down, fairly close to Grimsvatn right there. And then we have, I do believe that might be 2 sitting right there at 2034, 0.7, and it was 1.1 kilometers down. And yeah, I was right. There are 2 right there. So 1.1 at 34 minutes after. When's the other one? The same time. So I don't know if they got 2 different readings. 1.1, yeah, identical. So I don't know if that's doubled up or what, but that definitely is there. So we will not worry about it. Getting in, this is Astja, this volcano there, and if we click on this, we see 5.5 kilometers down for this 0.7, and it happened at 21:38 today, Icelandic time. And then we have other little 0.2, 4.7 clicks down, 3:21 a.m. Then we got a bunch of more little ones here. We'll need to slide down. There we go. 5:40 a.m. For that one. This one is 14:33 for that 0.5. This guy here, 3:28 a.m. 10 kilometers down, or 10.6 for that 4.8. So that kind of takes care of those. I'm going to leave a lot of these out. I'm going to get into this cluster here, and I think these are from yesterday yet, and no, that is from today. 8.3 kilometers down, 2.6, and it happened at 10:21. Then we got this 2.01, 7.5 kilometers down, 9:43 a.m. Here's another one, 2.05, 7.8 kilometers roughly, 5:21 a.m. So all kinds of them in that area that are popping off, and they all seem to be around that same depth, 9-10 kilometers. So interesting to see. That one was at 5:50 a.m. We're not going to go through all of them because that'll take way too long. And we do see a few more around. So again, those weren't showing up on the other maps, and I'm kind of curious about why that is. If we zoom in here a little bit more, of course, we'll get into the Reykjanes Peninsula. There you can see Reykjavik. There's the Keflavik Airport, Keflavik itself, Reykjanesbær, and Jardvik, and down here Grindavik, and then you'll have the Blue Lagoon and the power plant underneath about where this 62 is. So let's zoom in a little bit and just see what some of this traffic is. Okay, 4.1 kilometers down at 10 minutes roughly after 8 p.m. Icelandic time. And this would have been 6:07 p.m., 5.2 kilometers down, and a 1. And this 0.5 is at 17 or 5:46 p.m. And it is also 1.1 kilometers down. Again, another one of these lovely zeros. Always like those. We know that they really rumble. 5.7 kilometers down happened at 10:56 a.m. This guy here, 1.046 kilometers down, 5:34 in the morning. So interesting, and that gets us away from there. And let's start with this guy here, right in the in town in Grindavik. And 0.64, 3.5 kilometers down, and 6:12 a.m. Is when it happened. Then we go out here by our Blue Lagoon, which is here, and the power plant is here. And on the other side of the road, it seems to be happening quite a bit of activity. We have 56 minutes into the day. They had a 1.5 there, 4.9 kilometers down. This 1.15, also just about 5 kilometers down. 10:30 a.m. roughly. This one just after midnight, 3.5 kilometers down, 4.37. This 0.6, 4.6 kilometers down, 14 minutes after midnight. This is 1:29 a.m., 0.03. Wow. What happened there? Did somebody trip? 1.5 kilometers down. Wow. Some of these I think are just not really needed to be reported, but I guess they do what they do. 0.48, 5.2 kilometers down. All right, let's get over to the area where our volcano actually is, and that's right in here. And when we zoom in, we can see the fissure line, kind of where all our vents were, and that would have been Bob, this guy here, and then that's Ragnar, and then oh, those poor guys. It would have been Sif on the other side. Anyway, nothing right in the vicinity of our volcano. We do see some more action over on the other side, though, a couple ridges over, and again, just going to take a quick peek to see how low they are. 5.1 kilometer down, 0.86 3:37 a.m. Just want to look at the bigger ones here. 5.3 clicks down on that one. This one is 10:34 a.m. 1.5 and 6.2 kilometers down. So it gives you a pretty good idea that they're all in that same area. This one here happens to be a little closer. 1.1 and 1.1 kilometers down at 10:36. How close to the top is that? Same for that 0. Happened at the same time. And let's see, this one, 4.2 clicks down. If we zoom in, that'll spread them out a little bit more. This 1.8, 2.4 kilometers down. So it looks pretty cool. Okay, just got an email here from somebody. I'm going to have a look. And let's see, inbox, there we go. And okay, I will have a look at that in a second. Let me see if we can figure this out. I just got an email here. I just want to have a look at the link and see what it has on it. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay, I will have a look at this. That is pretty cool. All right. I thank you for that. I will have a look afterwards. Anyway, zooming back out here. My bad. Sorry, guys. Got sidetracked, of course. So that's kind of showing us what is happening there. We looked at these. I'm not going to worry about that. We've kind of got an idea what's all going on here. If we look at the other maps, though, it's kind of makes you wonder where the data is missing. Why is it missing? Are they not wanting to report it? Or is it not significant? Or somebody dropped the ball? I really don't know. When we look at the other map as well, and I could probably redo that one just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. But you know, we don't see anything down here at all around Katla and those areas, and it definitely showed a bunch of things on there. So let me just kill that one and we'll redo it here and we'll see what we can come up with. We'll just do it right there. It doesn't matter. It goes quick. Pretty quick. At least it used to. And we will make that 3 days. Hang on. It's the 7th. So maybe we'll do it from the 4th. And that should give us 3 days. There we go. And yeah, we're not seeing all those extra things all over the place here. So it kind of makes a guy wonder what the heck is going on. You know, it really does. Are some of those not worthy of reporting? Yeah, that one was just there. That's a 1.2 showing at 10:28, 5 kilometers down. And the other ones, I guess, are just what they are. And of course, when we look at this map, this is where Ragnar is actually located, right in here. And it is fair sized, so doing its thing. And this is Geldingadalur, the valley. And Upper Meridalier and Southern, or sorry, regular Meridalier. Southern Meridalier is what they call this upper or southern part. And when we slide down off this way, that's not Hagi. That's all lava filled, and this is not Creaky. The camera that we always use as of late is on this hill, and it looks in that direction, of course, seeing where the volcano is. So hopefully that helps you out with a little bit of that. So camera here pointing that way in that line. All right, let us go elsewhere. We got 15 minutes, 13 minutes after. All right. What happened to Uranus? Uranus is the 7th planet from the sun. Yeah. Oh, speaking of planets and things, I found out something really, really neat. And I bet you guys didn't know this. Did you know it rains diamonds on Saturn? And I'm not joking. It actually rains diamonds on Saturn. It was a very interesting documentary I watched between yesterday and today. And I'm ashamed to say I fell asleep last night at the desk watching it. But I watched the rest of it today and I thought, wow. Yeah, so it rains diamonds. Unfortunately, there's nothing that they fall into other than they keep falling down and then they end up getting into a hot area where they actually burn up, which really bites. But apparently they do have diamonds there. So, yeah, if you can set up the buckets about halfway through the atmosphere, you can go for it. The bears will have you silenced. Oh, Irish monk, all right, I'll zip my lip. We won't talk about any more of those carbonate type things. All right. Pretty cool. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in. It was kind of funny to hear them say that, and actually makes sense the way they talked about it. And by the way, the video was over 3 hours, 3 hours long. Yeah, catching diamonds. The problem is to get down there. In order for the diamonds to become diamonds, they have to be undergoing a lot of pressure, and then they have to fall. Okay, so what ends up happening is, in order for you to get down below the diamonds and catch them, means you have to go through this pressurized field as well, and I don't think that's the good part. Siggy, I'm going on a trip. Yeah, Siggy, you better really get that super reinforced ship though, because you're going to need it. And that will be absolutely fun. And welcome, Siggy. Glad to have you on board. And for those who don't know, Siggy is actually one of the wonderful landowners who actually owns the land where Ragnar is. So since Siggy is here, we will put his volcano back on the screen for a minute so you can see what it looks like today, or a few hours ago anyway. There you go, Siggy. That's what it looked like. And yeah, it's pretty awesome, pretty cool. Not the greatest of weather, but you know how that goes. I don't need to tell you that. And looks pretty cool, and it was not bad. Anyway, figured I'd show you. All right, since we don't have the other cameras going, but we did have Reykjavik, just to throw that in for you. Okay, anyway, there. Okay, that should keep you happy. That's your home free feed. Alrighty, so let's wander around the world, and we'll see what else comes along, and we will click this button, and let's see who else just snuck in here. Serotonin, welcome. Echo the bot is here. Echo the bot is here. Echo the bot is here. Echo, welcome back. Welcome. Siggy, take your buckets. Yeah. Okay, we got Irish Monk. I don't know who else. Mars 2028, welcome. Dory M, welcome. I'm glad to have you back. And Let's see, what else we got? Anyone else there that I missed? Grizzly, welcome Grizzly. And I think we got most of you good people now. All right, if I did not call your name out, don't be mad at me. Just give me a thump upside the head or something. Old Mummy of Hamsters is also here. Welcome. And oh, Kim is here. Welcome, Kim. I knew I didn't see him somewhere. He's hiding. Debbie Brady also here, and Billy Bob Joel popped in. Sharon Stewart saying echo, echo, echo. All right, we're having fun. Anyway, let's, you see on the screen Sakurajima in Japan. And it is a lovely day, very bright out, but it's hazy. And that's all we're seeing from Sakurajima right now, unfortunately. Nothing blowing up, and it seems to have stopped smoking. So here's the other side of the Japanese area that we like looking at, and of course this one is not so seeable today, and of course that is our shot of Mount Fuji. So we'll leave that one be. We'll put it back onto this. We already did have a look at Taal, and Taal is looking, actually they've got a very nice picture today, and not so hazy there. A little bit of a breeze, you can see, ripples on the water, but nothing overly windy, not like here. Earlier it was super windy here. You almost needed to put rocks in your socks to stop you from blowing away. Anyway, Taal is looking not bad, so we do have a little bit of off-gassing there, but nothing too serious. And let's see, Cynthia is also in the channel. Welcome, Cynthia. And let's see, Kim Rowdenbush, everybody. Yeah, running a two-person guard shack by myself all week. So going to be interrupted regularly. Heads to the Lurkers Lounge. All right. Sorry that you got to do two man's work. I wish they'd pay you for two guys' work. That would be a little better, wouldn't it? If you could get double the pay for doing double the work. Anyway, let's move around to a few other volcanoes and see what else we have on the go. And next one will be Yellowstone. If it gets there, hey, look, it's Old Faithful. And what good timing. It's blowing off steam. This is excellent. Perfect timing. Yeah, so apparently, yeah, Old Faithful is doing her thing. And if you want to have a bath or something, there you go. Instant shower. I think that stuff might be a little too hot. I actually didn't check to see how hot that is, by the way. And yesterday, that was something I forgot to mention when we showed that black lava. And I did not mention how the temperature. And the temperature is between 500 and 600 degrees Celsius. So when we say it's some of the coolest lava on the planet, it is. But it is 500 to 600. Tetra, do I see you? No, Tetra. I only see your name on the screen. I don't see you, personally. Anyway, 500 to 600 degrees Celsius, which is still actually quite hot, but that is what they call cold lava. And I guess cold in comparison to 1200 degrees Celsius is definitely a thing. Nope, same pay for twice the workload. Wow. You know, Kim, that's just unfortunate. Carbonate lava, that's correct. Echo the bot, echo the bot, echo the bot. Definitely carbonate lava, and that's actually carbonate crystals develop. That's what actually happens on Saturn when it's the crystals develop, and of course the pressure going down through the atmosphere makes them and turns them right into, literally into diamonds. I don't know how good they'd be, but definitely. Oh, okay, that's what Dr. Fox Han Solo was in. Carbonate. Oh, I remember that. But that didn't look like no diamond. We could have dropped them into a real high pressure chamber. We could have turned them into a diamond. That would be cool. Han Solo the diamond. Multi-layered ceramic and Teflon habits for monks. Oh. Okay. Anyway, they took the camera off of the Old Faithful. By the way, that camera is run by volunteers there once in a while, as well as the guards and so on. So that pan, tilt, and zoom camera that we were just looking at. Apparently there is a fixed camera as well as this pan, tilt, and zoom, or several of them there. Again, if you guys want to take a look at Yellowstone yourself, that's all you need to type in to get the link for it. And of course on the Yellowstone site they do have other things that you can go to. Not just this video, but you can also go to the interactive map that they have here, and kind of gives you a pretty good idea of what else they've got. There's Old Faithful, and then some of the other ones, Beehive, and whatever, Plume Geysers, Giantess Geyser, yeah, different guys. Solitary Geyser all by himself over there. He must feel lonely. Black Sand Pool, yeah, and the Punch Bowl Spring. So these are all different geysers you guys can take a look at, and there's quite a few of them that are listed here. And they say that the park has over 500 geysers in total. But again, you guys can always have a look. And this is the camera that is the pan, tilt, and zoom one, and this is the fixed camera. So this is the one that volunteers will operate, just to give you a little bit of an idea. All right, let's see what else we got for volcanoes elsewhere. I do believe, yeah, everything looking at Etna is not good right now. I'm just trying to see if we can find some daytime views of Etna, and yeah, we can. So we'll take you over to Etna, and but it's earlier footage, just so you can see what it is doing. And there it is on the screen, and that looks pretty good actually. And that was about 10 hours and 10 minutes ago from now. So if you back it out, that would be 15:16 their time over there, and look pretty peaceful, nothing major. We do see some smoke coming off the top, which is okay. It does that, so pretty cool. But if we go ahead time wise, go to about the 9-hour mark, we see it started to cloud over already. 8-hour mark, it was horrible, and we couldn't see it anymore. If we look at some of the other streams, oh, that one's still buffering, and let's see if we can get that to something. That is the backside of it, of course. Why so low a quality? There we go. And that kind of shows you how much snow is still on there, which is quite a bit. So that's what's happening with Etna right now, and it is sitting fairly quiet, and not the greatest of views. So, oh, come on, there we go. That's one of the other cameras here, the one that was buffering. So Again, clouds in the way, can't see what is happening, unfortunately. So let's carry on with looking at everything else. The other Stromboli camera is off right now. I don't know if we're going to see much of it. And Simaru, oh, with technical difficulties. I must be allergic to Semaru. I had to sneeze. Okay. And oh my God, look at that. There's Merapi. What? Dr. Fox, snow equals dandruff from heaven. Yeah, in your books, around here we have to shovel dandruff, and it's somebody better start using some better shampoo, okay? Metalomi 54, welcome back. Glad to see you. And Tetra, he what? Missed a lot of line 2. No big deal. What? Missed a lot of line 2. I always miss things if you're talking about me. 1 minute warning. Uh-oh. Okay. We got 2 volcanoes real quick. This one, Popocatépetl, it is doing something. Almost looks like it's going to erupt. And that's all we see there. The other one is real easy here. And let's see. Yeah, Fuego. All right. We will look at Fuego later, actually. I had to open a second stream for Fuego because the first one stopped, but that was the one that had, oh, it might not even show. No, yeah, I know it's not live. Oh, he didn't save it. Darn it. So we can't even do that. I was going to show you how long that sucker was erupting, but that's okay. Anyway, we will leave it at that. I'm going to put it back onto Popocatépetl for the duration of the break, and that will be all right. I see we have 81 likes already, 94 people in here showing on the counter, which is great. And please, if you haven't hit that like button yet and you are enjoying what you're seeing, by all means do give it a quick shot. It really does help out with the YouTube analytics. And thank you, Diane. Hopefully we'll get those numbers up there a little bit more. Looking to see to get at least 100 real quick, and we try to get 100 before that first break would really be nice. For those who are new, if you have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. And if you need to know when the times are of the stream, down below in the description, it tells you in various formats. Weekdays are one thing and weekends are slightly different times, so not to be confused that way. If you did want to become a member, you can take a look down there. There's a link or a join button. If you're using a computer, should be right beside the subscribe button. $2.99 a month, and we do that. It helps support the channel, and it's not a huge cost or anything. And anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave it there on Popocatépetl. I'm going to go have a 5-minute break. Everybody's putting up Pepsis, and I'm late to having my break, so I will go have a Pepsi. I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in very windy, very windy Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I'll be back in 5. Alright, I've got the microphone back on. Yeah, I told you, if you don't put rocks in your socks, you're gonna end up flying away. That poor kitty was hanging on for dear life. Somebody get a net. No kidding. Marmaduke during what? Stormageddon. Yep, that was pretty awesome. Oh, and who was it that sent that? Oh, thank you, Diane. Compliments of Diane Craig. Okay, pretty cool. Thank you. Anyway, we were going around looking at volcanoes and stuff. Let's see what else we can find here. Actually looks like both of yours. Okay, cool. Anyway, okay. Indonesia, since we can't see a darn thing there now, let's see what we can see from earlier today. So, going back all the way 12 hours almost, and this is what we were kind of looking at. They did have one of the cameras down, but that's okay. It came back a little while later, and we did have some good gushy, ooey gooey, lavely goodness flowing down the hill. Unfortunately, not as visible on that wonderful color camera, but certainly visible on the infrared camera down on the bottom right hand side. Top right is the color. So that's kind of what we were seeing. That was at what was it, 1955 their time yesterday, and as we moved along, it did progress. We had a few good eruptions during the course of the evening. This is a 2014, and it was a little bit more of that wonderful lava coming down. But again, weather conditions make things a little bit difficult to see some of that. So at least it does show some of that bacon. There you go. A little bit of bacon moving down the hill, and that time you can actually see it on the color camera as well, which is really good. We like that. By the way, old mummy of hamsters listening to me on her car stereo. I am absolutely glad. It sounds like a wonderful voice on your radio station there, if you want. Anyway, that was some of that wonderful bacon that we're seeing sliding down that hill. Just wish we had a little bit more of a close-up of it. I do think it looks pretty awesome, and unfortunately not as much. You know, a camera right close to it would definitely help, but problem is where do you mount it, right? And the infrastructure probably isn't there. Then we did have, we had some lightning in there as well, just to throw that in, and we've seen a little bit more of that bacon flying down. And I wanted to get to this other spot here. This one, this is one that was actually fairly heavy duty, and I want to see if I can advance it a little bit. There we go. And this one got really bright, and I don't know if it was just because of the amount of lava throwing up there, but it did get quite bright and caught my attention. And there is a little bit more lava flowing down the hill in this particular one. So definitely seeing some bacon in this particular shot. Looks really good. You know, for what we've been seeing coming out of there, this is actually quite a large amount, and yeah, sheets of it. It's literally, it's just rolling down that hill, and boy, it brightens things right up, doesn't it? And definitely extra bacon. So a lot of it coming down that hill that time. Good morning from Melbourne, Australia. Leo Carlson, good morning to you, sir. Oink oink, and welcome. Glad to have you on board. We're just watching some of Merapi's little throw-ups from 2040 last night, and that was what we're looking at on the screen here, so it looks pretty cool. Prime Choice Bacon, Status Quo, welcome back. Good to see you, Little Cook, or Cookster Littlefield. There we go, got it in the right direction. Welcome as well. Good to have you on board. And Derek Ray, Bagley, I hope I got that right. Welcome back, and good to have all you wonderful people here. Okay, so we do see that one. That was quite a little eruption, and it did flow out there. I thought that was worthy of going back for and finding in our little history. And as we move on a little bit, we did have just shortly thereafter a fairly good one again. There we go, there's another one, and that did show again a lot more lava flowing down the hill in the color mode, and looked pretty awesome. So definitely some bacon, and I think that helps us with our bacon issues as the lava goes rolling down in the rain. So pretty awesome, and we like it. We like it. So those are things that people just, may have missed if they're monitoring these things. And I happen to be going through there, thought, hey, let's go show some of that, because that is worthy of showing on the stream, I think. Definitely looks pretty awesome. So let's see what else we got. I'm gonna see if I can slide that ahead a little bit more. There were a few other decent sized eruptions, and yeah, I'm just trying to get it in the right spot here. There we go, right there. And that was another one of them that threw out a little bit more of that material. And as you can see, it's still hot from the previous dropout, right? So looks pretty darn good that way. And you can see more of that lava just rolling down that hill. Tremendous stuff. And of course, don't be down there trying to catch any of those lava balls. Boy, that would be a crazy thing, but yeah, it's big rocks. Some of them actually are very, very large rocks, DJ, and that's the way it is. Okay, let's see if we can progress that forward a little bit. I don't know if there were some bigger eruptions or not. I'm just kind of looking here. We did have a couple that were sizable, but they didn't show too much of the lava moving down the hill, so I didn't think they were all that great. When I'm looking for the stuff on the color camera, right? That's where it really hits the bacon seeds, if you will, and that's what we want to see. Yeah, there's another one. This is a few hours later, though, I think, and it kicked in, and this thing was going pretty steady for the most part. And what amazed me, though, was I was watching between this one and over at Fuego, and Fuego was just about non-stop for about 3 hours, and it just kept on erupting time and time and time again. And I thought, wow, this thing is not taking a break. Siggy says, it was a treat seeing you kids have fun. I'm getting back to my lava dance and getting my little hellhole spewing again. What? We need some hot stuff from there. You bet. We definitely do. And it would really, really be nice, Siggy, if you could kick that thing into gear. So that'd be awesome. Anyway, take care, Siggy. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. And always welcome here. Doors always open, buddy. Okay, let's see. Just checking something here. Okay. All right. I guess this is a wind thing. Yeah. The wind thing. All right. I gotta save that picture somewhere. Wind thing. Okay. Gonna save that. We'll see if we can load that right away. And yeah, let me see if we can push a little bit further on here and see if I can find any more big ones before the clouds moved in. And I think I found the last one I wanted to see. And then after this one, basically the clouds moved in and we couldn't see a heck of a lot at all after that. But this was, so this is now at 45 minutes after midnight their time. So, which is about 7 hours ago. And that's what we were seeing. So that's pretty cool. And gives you a pretty good idea of what it's like there. I wonder if that can be a little bit sharper. I don't think it's much sharper. And I did have it on 1080 before, so oh well. Anyway, yeah, since we're in the mood of doing things here, I'm going to find this other picture real quick and load it up. Oh, hang on. We need to get into the right folder though. There we go. Right folder this time. And where is it? Where did I hide it this time? Unless it didn't put it into the right folder. Darn it! I know what I named it. I don't see it. Okay, maybe I put it in the wrong folder. And oh, I did. Okay, I found it. There you go. There's Piggy having some fun. That's what piggies do on a windy day, you know. Anyway, I figured it would be a little bit definitely have some fun, you guys. Gotta have a little sense of humor and ha-ha. So enjoy it, okay? And all right, we'll turn that off. Okay, let's get back to our other volcanoes. We'll take a look around, see what's happening here. And what? Glad she has a seatbelt on. Yeah, Linda, you're right. Wee, wee, wee. And that's what, Alan, that's what she's saying. Wee, wee, wee. Okay, Popo Kate Petal in the clouds now. We already looked at this other thing. I'm actually going to set that back on live so we can see what it actually looks like right now. And there you go, which is really not very good visibility. Yet we're actually not doing too bad with Semaru. On this particular shot, again, wow, it was okay for a little while. Let us maybe, I'm just looking at our time here. let's see. I want to try to save Hawaii for after the break, and I want to see if we can get on to our other cameras for Stromboli. So let's have a look and see. Yeah, Stromboli is there, but it's not doing a heck of a lot. And it's a starry night, and I'm surprised that other feed is not working. So they don't seem to have it going. And I know it's located, that close-up camera is located in a spot way up on the hill, so it's not easily serviced if there's something wrong with it. And that might be what the difficulty or issue is. So we're not seeing anything from that other feed at all. But anyway, that's what we're seeing there right now. We could probably take a very quick jaunt up into Alaska as well, and just see what is happening up there. And of course, this particular picture is we know the volcano is actually right in behind here, and we're not seeing a heck of a lot of it. We do see this nice pyramid shape to the other volcano, but when we slide this back and forth, we have very, very poor visibility amongst things there, and it's hard to tell with this ice or whatever it is. I do believe it's ice or snow on the camera. We can't see anything. This is a current view of what we have at Great Sitkins, and you can actually see it in the background there. It's quite a ways away, but you can see it, so that's pretty cool. And they had some interesting shots. You can kind of sort of see it in the silhouette back there when the sun was coming up. So pretty cool, pretty awesome, and at least we have a little bit of a view. And of course, this is Pavlov, and Pavlov has nothing. So current picture, and this is the last 24 hours, and we see absolutely nothing. Yep. Poor screen. All right. So Clark Hall, welcome. James Bong, also a welcome to you. And I think we're good for right now. We're getting pretty close to our next break. I think we've covered just about all our volcanoes. We will go back to all for a nice look there, since it's calm and cool and collected. Dr. Fox, what do volcanoes eat for breakfast? A Fuego waffle? A Fuego waffles. A Fuego waffles. That'll be the next thing. All right. Kim, that wasn't funny. All right, never mind. Thank you, Kim. We do appreciate it. Fuego waffles. And let's see. What else we got in there? I'm just trying to see if there's others that I missed. Sarah Miles is definitely here. Okay, and I think we're good. No, DJ, you got it completely backwards. Elob Morts is how you say it. A Fuego waffles. A Fuego waffles. Sure, Mars 2028. You're just trying to make me say that darn word again. No, it's not. Let me go put it back on that one. I still have it on my screen here. We'll see. Current image, and I will try that again with the last 24 hours and see if it shows, if it's out of the clouds now. Well, no, it's blowing smoke right at it. at the camera. That's not out of the clouds, but close. Hey, Oz is in the house. Welcome and glad to have you. So is okay. Off gassing in Japan. Okay, so in Japan, off gassing. Asosan, Asosan is off gassing. All right. I don't have any cameras on that one, but we will see if we can during the break. We'll look for one real quick and see if there is one, but I don't know if we can use it or not. Anyway, getting close to the break here. And of course, for the break, we will be looking at, or after the break, we will be looking at the wonderful bacon seeds. Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to read, and it's confusing me. There's 2 cameras on semi. Okay. Well, I'm looking at one that is showing me that it's got smoke blowing right at the camera, and very little visibility, and it's not worthy of showing as far as I can tell. But anyway, maybe we'll have a look and see if we can find the other camera, if there's a second one. Oh yeah, that's the other one. Okay, I see it there. That one is a lot closer up. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can show that for a second. And let's go back there and look at that. So, here, let's start it here. This is the still images of the day as they went through with their camera. And this is our friend Semi whatever, and this is from the back side. So I'm going to leave it on this one from now on rather than the front side. Looks a little better. What? Oh. All right. Yeah, Piggy, I will read that through after the break, and we'll show some of that, or we'll talk about that. But it's all about giving a cat a pill, and we'll definitely have to read through it. It's hilarious, you guys, and you will be enjoying it. It is break time for those good people who are here. If you have not yet hit that like button and you are enjoying the show, by all means do give it a quick shot. If you have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing if you feel we've earned it. And if you wish to help out and support the channel, you can join as a member. You see a lot of people in there with their name in green, and or with a teal emblem or whatever you want to call it. And those are the supporters, and it's wonderful to have you guys on there doing your thing, and do appreciate everyone supporting the stream. So you can join up if you like, $2.99 a month kind of thing, and nobody has to, though. You're not obligated to. If you're in here, you're part of our wonderful lava family anyway. You're more than welcome to be here. It doesn't matter in that sense. So, having said all those good things, it is time for me to go have a quick break. When we come back from the break, we will take a look at bacon seeds, and I'm going to put this onto a different volcano though, and not sure where I want to leave you, and I think maybe Taal, because it was such a nice looking picture, and it has a palm tree there and a nice water and stuff. It looks friendly, right? So anyway, I will be back in 5 minutes. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Don't go away. Thanks. I agree. Larry the Lava Lorry is late. And bird is the word. Bird is the word. Bird. No, never mind. I'm not going to get everybody going. I'm going to have that bird song stuck in your head. Lori is a woman's name. Yes, Lori is a woman's name. That's why we said that she took off with all the lemons. Eek, Dr. Fox is back. I hear you, Dr. Fox. Yay! Okay, great stuff. That means I am live, and welcome everyone. And I'm your host, DrFox2000. You are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream. We've got a bunch of wonderful people in the stream. Right now, what we're looking at is a not very tall volcano, and that is courtesy of Madame Arutza, and that is what we're looking at. And across the big water, hey, look, there's a really tall guy on there. He was tall on the back of that truck, and that wasn't Lori, was it? I don't think his name is Lori. Anyway, it is bacon seed time, so I did promise I would go over there and show you bacon seeds. Truck went back, yeah, dumped all the lemons, and Lori's good. Lori lost her load. Oh no, that's horrible. They had to go back for more. Bacon seeds. Look at this. These guys are just having a wonderful time eating their what is that? Lettuce, I guess. Let us eat that. Get it? Let us eat that. Oh, never mind. Lori is British for truck. No, we know that. Lori is British for truck. That's because yeah, it's cabbage. These are Cabbage Patch Kids. The one is sticking his tongue out. I wonder why. Anyway, oh, here's another one sticking its tongue out. Must be the same one. And he looks like he's done eating, and now he's inside here. Or doing something. That just sounded wrong. What? What sounded wrong, Kim? Never mind. I know, things sound bad. Okay, so, yeah, a little black-nosed porker there. Cute. I love it. That kind of looks neat, that little guy with his black snout. Lori's husband Larry lost a lava load while leaning on the corner. Okay. And here's Piggy driving. I got a little time to explain. We're going for ice cream. I want to come. Somebody's in the back seat as well. And look, they're going for ice cream, you guys. I want to go too. Ice cream. Oh. Yeah, let's all go for ice cream. Yeah, love it, you guys. Love it. But I'm driving. Okay, Linda, you can drive. If that makes you feel more comfortable. I don't know. You already got a backseat driver back there. It's going to be interesting. Reform BBC, good to see ya. And hi, Doc. I hope you're well. And okay, Inspector C. Yep, we're doing all right. Doing all right. Welcome back, Reform BBC. Glad to have you on board. Don't give yourself a brain freeze, Doctor. Yeah, it's too cold for ice cream right now. We need warmer temperatures. But I figured I'd show you that one anyway. It looked cute, and of course Piggy sent it in, so it's all good. And here we go. This is more back to our real bacon seeds, and this little hoofer is got kind of cuteness written all over it. And staff photo, yep. Yeah. I gotta love that. He's just a nice little porker. and just a handful by the looks of things. And let's get to our last one. Now, Piggy did say she wanted to try a taco. Piggy, this is not what I had in mind for you to be trying, okay? Tacos are things you eat and not dress up as. So hopefully you'll understand the difference. Maybe Google a taco before you do any of that. But so remember that. Don't dress up as a taco. Actually go and eat the tacos. So it's a bacon taco. Could be pretty good. Bacon is underdone. Yep. Yeah, I think a little bit. Yeah. Taco bacon seed. Yep, it is too. It is a taco bacon seed. And that's all we got for today on our wonderful bacon seeds. Thank you kindly, Piggy, and those were awesome. And we are going to go back to see what the heck is going on here at Semeru. We may have missed something just moments ago. There's a huge plume of air, or ash, I should say, up in the clouds. I am going to see if we can pop that back just a few minutes and see when that actually happened. And let's see, there we go. We're going back a couple of minutes here, and this is when it started happening, and it clicked off a few times, but that's okay. We get to see it anyway. And of course the time at their location there is 8:12:55, or just about 8 minutes 13 minutes after 8, and that's what we were seeing. So that happened about 8 minutes ago or so, 7 minutes ago, and that's a lot of wonderful stuff popping out of there. So definitely doing its thing. And we even see a little bit of smoke down in front there, but I think that is unrelated. That is right down. Oh, you can't see my mouse. Oh, well, you can see it down on the bottom left, just right where the name is there. You can see a little bit of smoke there, but that is unrelated. But you can definitely see they did zoom the camera in a little bit, which was mighty kind of them, and it does look pretty good to be able to see that popping like that. So pretty awesome. Pyroclastic flow is a hot, typically 800 to 1500 degrees C, chaotic mixture of rock fragments, gas, and ash, and travels rapidly, tens of meters per second, if not hundreds of meters per second. That is correct, Echo the Bot. So it does a lot of that. Hey Brian, welcome, glad to have you on board. And Brian, say hi to everybody in one message rather than each individual name. You'll be here a long time. Just saying, buddy, just saying. Anyway, that's what it was doing, and we're going to put it back to live now to see how much more it's progressed. And it was just a single burp that came out of there, and we're back to live. This is, so it's basically getting this stream about a minute ago, 30 seconds ago, roughly. So it should be all right. Pretty cool, and looks not so bad. So figured we'd show that one real quick. And that stream has died, and we will go put it back here. I'm going to see if I can refresh that other one. And I'm surprised that it bit the big one, but these things happen. And yeah, they are showing Merapi on the other one, but oh, what the heck? It's still in clouds. All right. I don't know what the heck happened there. Yep. Merapi still in the clouds. Okay, so that's not doing a heck of a lot. And we won't go back to Merapi, but let's go over to Hawaii, because I did say I wanted to go there. And of course, that was our starter screen this morning, so, or today, I should say, for our wonderful lava stream. And let's get rid of that, and we will look at what we have happening in Hawaii. And as you can see, it is refilling again. It was down quite a bit. It was filled up and then it drained, and then of course today it's working on refilling. It's really changed shape. This used to be a nice round pit. It's now turned into a kind of crescent vent here of sorts. We know the lava was coming from here through the little pipes underneath and pouring into here, but I'm not sure if this has now got a separate feed underneath further down. We see very little smoke coming up from this hornito right here, so makes a guy wonder what's going on. Anyway, we're going to refresh that, see what it looks like this very second, or within a few minutes anyway. And we can see there is still more lava filling up. We do have a little bit of smoke coming off of that one. We do see lava over here on the right hand side and a lot of smoke. So having a look at the other pictures, this one here was from 12/27 Hawaii time, and this is what it looks like now. So big difference. This thing is just about full again, which is awesome to see. And let's see what this side here, it shows how empty it is, and you can see it here. And I'm actually going to take a picture of that just so I have it. There we go. And you can see how it was draining into this other little toe pit here, and you see how deep that is. That's got to be at least 20 feet down from the level of this, and that is a big drop in there. So if we refresh that, it should have filled that up now, or is pouring in. It's in the process of filling up. So this would be a really nice capture if a guy could have been there and actually seen it fill, and that looks pretty awesome. And that is a good flow rate. So it has to be coming in there fairly well also, and we like seeing that. So awesome. This is what it looked like earlier at 12:30 roughly Hawaii time, as it was starting to refill. And let's see what it looks like right now. And we see it is definitely got a lot more in this basin, and it is starting to fill that area up as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how long it takes to fill her right up, but I'm sure it's going to happen fairly quickly. Let us go over, and I'm going to zoom that out a little bit just so you can see. That is the Hawaiian Islands out there, just so you can kind of see the whole chain. And as we zoom in, of course, Oahu there. This is Maui. That's where Maui Me lives. And Paulzilla lives over here on this one, and Maui Me on this one, and two pineapples on this one. And let us zoom in a little bit more here, and we'll see what else we got going. The red spots, of course, are the... Why is that down a little bit? There we go. Up a little bit. Okay. Red spots are the latest earthquakes that we see, and orange are just a day or two old. The red one right there, 2 magnitude, and 19.2 kilometers, roughly about 32 kilometers down on that one. That's the newest quake that we see there. We had a 3.2 a few hours ago. That was 12:12 or sorry, 1221, my bad. And it was a 3.2 at 20 miles down, or about that would get you almost 34, 35 kilometers down there. So quite deep on some of those. Other big ones here, 3.3. That one was from yesterday, actually, 23:28 on the 6th. So some of them are new, some of them are old. We have this guy here up at Mauna Loa, and that happened yesterday as well at 6 p.m. Hawaiian time, and that was to depth point or minus 0.8 miles. So that's up in the volcano somewhere. We also had this guy here somewhere close to midnight, 8 kilometers, or sorry, 8 miles down, so about 12, 14 kilometers, and that was on the 5th. But anyway, that's all pretty normal. I'm not going to worry about it. We will see if we can zoom in here first, and they do have those wonderful cameras, and we do want to see if there's more snow or less snow. And yeah, snow is still there. We got a little bit in there, so kind of shows you Mauna Loa still has some snow up top, so pretty cool. And we'll get rid of that picture, and the other one is their thermal, and that's what that looks like. And that is pretty interesting looking, and I like it. Neat stuff. All right, so let me get that one off the screen, and we will pop over to, whoa, need to zoom out a little bit. There we go. And we will go down to our other volcano, if we can find them. Hey, there's a road. And there it is, Kilauea. And as we showed yesterday on that video with the flight around Kilauea, I think that was pretty cool. But we don't see any new earthquakes right underneath there. Today we found a little lava in Alaska and a little snow in Alaska. A little snow? Ha! Mars, you're funny. There's a lot of snow in Alaska. Oh, never mind. Anyway, Kilauea's crater right there, and of course you have a bunch of the cameras here that you guys can look at. So if you punch in Hawaii map, that will give you a pretty good idea of or a link to get to this site, and you can go to all these cameras and all that stuff. So it's all there for the taking. All you need to do is just punch those buttons and make it go. So if somebody types in Hawaii map, it will bring up that. There you go. Kevin Haynes did it. Excellent, Kevin. Thank you. And you guys can have a look at the USGS site. So all the pictures that you see in here, you can all access those from that site. So that's all there, and all doable. And I want to refresh this one and just see if it's yeah, looks a little different, filling a little bit more, and you can see it looks pretty cool. All right, so that is what it's doing. It's just about break time, and I'm going to zip around the other volcanoes real quick to see if there's anything happening. Sakurajima is quiet, so nothing there. Taal is quiet. I'm not seeing anything there. And Fuego is in the clouds, so we're not seeing anything there. And Popocatépetl is also in the clouds. It's got sun, stars above it, but in the clouds for the most part. And if you look, you could have seen a UFO flying in that picture. I just seen what looked like a satellite or something going by, so you never know. Anyway, I think we will maybe see what it looks like at Yellowstone and get you back on that one for now. And while I'm on a break, is that playing? I don't know if that's even moving. Yellowstone is broken. Oh boy, I gotta fix Yellowstone. Let me put it here for right now and on Samaru, and I gotta fix Yellowstone because apparently it quit working. Let's just try again. Adobe Flash Player not working. Well, I have Adobe Flash Player and it just works, so how could it not be working now? There we go. Alright, it's working. So, Old Faithful. Let's see if we can put it back on there. And, oh, I had to move it a little bit. We'll see if we can get that. Just sneak it back into the right spot. Well, too far. Okay, come on. One little click. This thing doesn't want to go one, it wants to go two all the time. I hate that. There, that's close. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. So, that's pretty awesome looking. That one in the back here looks kind of weird. It is moving, so I don't know. Something may be going on with that camera. Or they got some issues with their feed. I think they've got some issues with their feed. I think maybe we will leave them be for a few minutes. I'm going to put it somewhere else. I'll leave it on to all. I think to all looks nice. Anyway, we'll leave it there for right now. So it is, yeah, MPEG 4 glitched. And it's glitching. Definitely. All right, on that friendly note, I am going to go take a break, so please stick around, play nice. Before I go, hi to David Cota and Eddie Otoro. Welcome back, you guys. I'm glad to see you on board. And just to let those other people know, if you haven't hit that like button yet, target is 150 for today, and really trying to get up there. Let's see if we can make that happen, and hopefully we'll get 150 likes. For those good people here, if you have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing if you are enjoying what you're seeing and want to see more. And hopefully we've made it good enough for you to actually want to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification while you're there. And if you need to know when the times of the stream, the information is down in the description, as well as the join button and all those other good things. So on that note, I am going to go take a quick break. I will be back in 5 minutes. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Don't go away. We'll be back. Alrighty, I've got the microphone back on, and glad to have you guys still here. I did see that wonderful super chat. Thank you very kindly, Irish Monk, for the €10 super chat to small token for the electric key. The electric curry. Electric curry? Okay. Thank you kindly, Irish Monk. Do appreciate that, and I'm going to use that to help out my electric bill. Yeah, there you go. That'll work for that. Anyway, I figured I'd pop it over to Stromboli real quick. It did kind of pop up there once, and I don't know, maybe it'll do it again. I did make that blue screen just slightly larger than it was before, since we do not have the other feed working, and nothing seems to be happening on that one. So this is the only one that we've got a wonderful Stromboli on, and of course we do have other things on here. I'm going to just try to delete a couple things here just to make it a little easier in this particular file. I've got a lot of things in there, and including one of those. If we could only find somebody that likes those. Anybody know anyone who likes those things? I think it's called a Stromboli. It's still on my screen. Kim hasn't gotten it yet. He must be busy with trucks. I know, he's got to count all those lemons, and that's the problem. Okay, so he's counting the lemons in the truck. He doesn't get the Stromboli today. Him. That is pretty awesome. So yeah, hey, okay, I'm good. Oh, you missed the Stromboli, Kim. Darn it. Anyway, Colin says, good news for me today. No more hospital dressings. Changes just twice a week at the docks. Yippee! Okay, well, that's good news, Colin. Glad that you're getting nearly back to normal. Bring on camping season. Okay, sounds good. That's actually really, really good that you can get back to things happening and a little bit more normality, if you will. Okay, let's zip around real quick, and we're going to see if we can find anything else that is erupting. And if not, we will just go through our volcano and earthquake maps of the weather, and we will see what we can do. Okay, Sakurajima is quiet. Taal is being quiet. Fuego is not visible. No, Fuego's got clouds and rain or something. And I think that same storm may have moved up to Popocatépetl because it is completely gone. And let's see what we have here. Oh, a real close-up on Semeru. That is awesome. We might just want to take a picture of that. Hang on, there we go. Clicky on the picture thing. How come did it not show up? There you go. I got a screenshot. Okay, so that's what it looks like a little closer up, and I wish we would see it erupting right now. That would really be good. Kim Raudenbush, no, I don't. That's why I'm disappearing from your screen. Oh, okay. You're disappearing from my screen. You got it. Okay, well, Strombolis. I feel I've made it. Brooke Robinson, you have definitely made it. And this keeps cutting out. It almost reminds me of Fuego. The only thing is it doesn't have the Spanish words across it saying that there's no video. But anyway, that is a Fuego. No, sorry, Semeru. My bad. And unfortunately, it is cutting in and out. So we're going to leave that be. And we're going to go over to Merapi for a minute and see what that's like. Ooh, the pictures got really, really bad. Wonder what happened there. Yep, down to 144p. Automatic switching. It's amazing how that works and messes up your camera views. All right, so that's what we're seeing there. Nothing of real interest. So we will continue. We've seen Ta'al, we've seen Semeru, we've seen our wonderful frozen picture at Yellowstone. We're not batting 100 today, that's for sure. And let's move over to, let's see what we got here for charts and maps and things. And what the heck is on this scene? There we go. We got volcanoes worldwide. So, so if you type in volcano world, that will get you this particular map that you see on the screen now. That'll show you the link for it anyway, and you can go get this. It is interactive. You can see the good stuff that's happening in real time on that side, of course, and you can see all these wonderful volcanoes. So up in Iceland, we see Asja and Ragnar, basically. They are in a state of unrest, same as in La Palma, Cumbre Vieja. Then you see all our Saint Vincent guys here, and the those ones, Pele volcano and stuff like that, and nothing major there. We see down here Michael volcano, South Sandwich Islands, state of unrest, and then of course we have everything else along the Ring of Fire. And we do see our Pavlov up here in Alaska on the Aleutian Islands, and then you have our Semi, and the other one right beside it there should be the Great Sitkins, and then Davidoff is the yellow one behind it. And of course, if we zoom in a little bit here on the Kamchatka Peninsula, kind of shows you that they have their 4 that are active, or well, 2 are currently erupting. The other 2 are at an unrest state. Ontake-san volcano is still unrest and not doing anything. And Aso-san volcano is doing its thing. It is reported to be smoking, but they have not changed the code on it from yellow to orange. So I don't know if they're still waiting, or we'll see what it is. What's the one near Tokyo? That's Ontake-san. Okay, Ontake is what it is, but it's Ontake-san volcano. It's just like that one is Aso-san or Aso-san volcano, however you want to say it. But that's the one. Hopefully that got what you needed there, Mars. I gotta go, Doc. I wish you all a lovely night, and see you all around. Okay, Serentina. Boy, that name always gets me. Serotonin, that's it. Serotonin, thank you. Okay, take care, and have a very, very good night. And as we go down, we take a look at others here. Of course, Krakatoa there, Merapi there, Semeru, and then we have others as we go along. Yasur out here in the Philippines, or sorry, in the Fiji area, and then its neighbors, all quiet and everything. And White Isle volcano, still a yellow unrest state. And of course out here Tofua and Hunga Ha'apai, and it is not doing anything. We do have 12 hours ago that 6.1 that they had out there. Pretty nasty quake, but all these are along that Kermadec Ridge, Kermadec Ridge that runs right along here. So that's kind of what we're seeing there. If we go up this way, we can see in Africa, of course, down here towards Madagascar, we have this guy, is it Mayot? If I said it right, that volcano is doing its thing. Here's our friend that has the black lava that we looked at the other day. Pretty cool. And that, of course, is in Tanzania. And then we have several right there in the Congo, and one of them is in, I think they're both actually in eruptive states. If I go zoom, no, one is orange, one is red. That's what I was looking at there. So neither one of the names are easy to pronounce, so I'm not going to try. And just so you know that they're there. And when we head to Ethiopia, and of course we've never really zoomed in on this here, and if we do that, you kind of get a little bit more of an idea where this guy is. And this Erta Ale is kind of out in the middle of the desert. It is on a built-up plain, a little bit higher, but Erta Ale camp huts, I guess, up there, and the pit itself, and it has been going for quite some time. So that is the fiery gas pit, which is pretty cool. And let's see, if we zoom out a little bit more, there we go. Mount Etna, of course. Etna is back to its orange state. And then Volcano and Stromboli. Stromboli is still active completely. Etna, or well, Volcano unrest and minor activity at Etna. And of course Campi is still in what they call a state of unrest. So that kind of gives you our volcanoes around the world as we went through most of them and looked at the basics. Again, this map, if you want to bring it up, Volcano World is the key for it. And Arizona Snowman did bring up that link there for you guys if you want to have a look at it. Quick look here, worldwide USGS earthquake map, and red ones are the latest ones, orange are not too long ago, and we see this one 6.1 Fiji, shows us the time happened yesterday, and I'm not going to worry about it. We probably hit it anyway. North America does have a couple little quakes here, 2.8, and that one is just west of Bodie, California. And then you got a 2.4 here, Arden, east of San Arden, California. So those red ones, there's a bunch of little ones here as well. This would be a geyser one, I think. Yep, the geyser, CA, California. So pretty cool. And we see a few down there, but you see how seismically active it is in wonderful Alaska, and of course the Aleutian Islands here, always shaking and baking, and pretty cool. And there are basically the ring of fire elements to it. I'm not going to go spend too much more time on this map. Let's pop us over to Cumbre Vieja, on La Palma. This is Canary Islands, La Palma. I'm going to refresh that one because it's been sitting for an hour and a half or 2 hours already. And we want to make sure we get everything that is the latest and greatest. We do see one way over there, and that was 15 kilometers down, 2.1, and happened actually yesterday. So a lot of these were actually from yesterday. If we zoom in, we can kind of see some of them. Just to see the name change there, we don't see anything on the new ones. If we click on this one, where is it? Okay, this one is over right by El Paso there. If you take a look at the name on the island, and most of them are fairly small. This one is over on the hill, so 9 kilometers down. The El Paso one was 14 kilometers down. So interesting to see. And we do have a bunch of other smaller ones there, various dates to them, so I'm not going to go through all of them, but we don't see anything major shaking there anywhere, so we will leave them alone. And again, you can go also to this earthquake map, and this is the one that is the EMEQ, so EMEQ is the shortcut for it, and I've just typed that in, so you can go have a look at that one, because it does cover some of the earthquakes. USGS doesn't, and it still doesn't cover all of them, but it's got most of them on there. So if you ever need to go check on the earthquakes, you can certainly do that on all of these maps. So we have a variety there, and it's worthwhile noting some of them if you want to see stuff happening around the planet. All right, let us move over to getting some weather, and we will take a real quick refresh on those as I get over to the thing on here. There we go. And this is showing our wonderful SO2 map. This, I've taken the windy.com map, turned on under more layers. I've turned on SO2, and that is what we are looking at basically. So SO2 doesn't look too bad. North America isn't overly bad at all. We see Mexico still has quite a bit of off-gassing, and that's likely because that's Mexico City, a very large city. Plus we have Popocatépetl sitting just to the south of it, helping out with that, some of that pollution, and everything is okay there. So then we have here Guatemala, and that has several volcanoes, and Fuego being the primary one. Then we have a few more that are down here, Nicaragua, as well as Costa Rica, and you can see the plumes from those. Right where it says Bogota there, that's where we've got Ravado del Ruz, I believe is the proper name, and that is right in there underneath where it says Bogota. So that gives you a pretty good idea. We don't see much coming off of the Galapagos Islands, so Wolf Volcano pretty quiet in that sense, and there's a couple cities and other spots here, so that's why we're seeing some spots in those places. When we zoom in, probably not a heck of a lot of air movement, but that is out at Vanuatu. That's Yasur volcano, and it's got a little bit higher levels there, but nothing too drastic. And then ooh, a little bit higher on that side, so hopefully that will blow away from them and thin out a little bit. Gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on there. And if we zoom back into Indonesia and the Philippines and so on, so Krakatoa out here and Jakarta, of course, between the two, they're making a little bit of a pollution there. We see some of this stuff from Semeru is heading eastward and heading kind of north. I guess it's circulating around here a little bit. Merapi is caused this little cloud, so that's all okay though. And up here we do see a little bit in this area. Part of that is, of course, from the Taal volcano, and there I do believe there's another volcano over here as well. Not doing a heck of a lot though, so we can leave those be. We know some of the other areas. Oh, bottom end of Japan is pretty high as far as off-gassing, so that may be partially from Sakurajima. Not sure yet, but and then of course we got general pollution there, same as in India and those areas. And when we get back around here, not a heck of a lot in reality coming off of Etna and Volcano and those areas. So Sicily is a little better air there. It should be okay. And RTVE isn't throwing off as much here either. It's pretty good. We do see this guy here is definitely throwing off some SO2, but nothing major. So that's basically what we see when we go around the world real quick. Nothing in the Canary Islands, nothing coming off of Greenland as per se, or very, very little. So I'm not gonna worry about that. Wow, Linda Schoof throws in a Linda. I gotta flip that over and write on here, Linda, $20 for your next, okay, for gas for your next road trip. This should be what to get us around the block. Thanks, Linda, and that's awesome. I appreciate that. $20 super chat. That's really cool. Do really appreciate that, and we'll see what we can do to get a road trip on in the plans here, because it is been, you know, really kind of a humdrum here, and the weather has been poor and stuff, and I'm hoping that we can have a nice day that we can go somewhere. It will really be cool. So thank you kindly, Linda. I appreciate that. Okay, let's pop us over to the weather map. I am going to refresh that though, because it is still sitting on 1400, which is 3 hours ago, or more than that, 5 hours ago. And hey, while we're here, look at that, Kos. That's in Greece. That's where Piggy lives. And she's got 12 degrees, 13 degrees right now. Maybe, yeah, somewhere. Hopefully she's sleeping by now, listening to my voice, thinking, oh, I can go to sleep. And then that should be nice. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little piggy. Okay, Kid says gas is $3.99 per gallon. Holy Batman. Yeah, I don't know what that equates to. That's almost $2 a gallon Canadian, or $2 a liter. Good morning, Yvonne Kunkel, and glad you made it in here, even though we're on overtime, ready to shut down. But guten Morgen, Yvonne. Hope you're having a coffee and all awake. Anyway, generalizing on weather and things, Yvonne, it's going to be cold, around 0 degrees, dress warm today, okay? And that's what we're seeing. You're not not going to be all that warm. Let's see, Dusseldorf 0. Let's see, yeah. Essen, what was Essen? I missed it. There's Essen. Essen is 0 as well. Here's your place, 1 degree. So yeah, not so good, Yvonne. Dress warm, okay. Anyway, backing out a little bit and seeing what the rest of the world looks like. Looks like Iceland is out of the really, really fast winds, which is kind of nice. It looks like we are getting more of that Gulf Stream air heading towards Europe, which will make them happy. And I know it's horrible here because you see it all coming down and around, and we are going to get colder temperatures again. We were at +2 this morning, and then daytime was down to freezing, and now it's -6 according to that. So that's kind of what we're looking at. I think the warm place now again, 38 degrees in Australia, 39 in some spots. I do like it down under. Well, I'm going to get up to 8 degrees today. Okay, that's good. Really, really good. Anyway, don't want to go through the storm so much here, but I will hit that precipitation thing just to have a quick look. I really, really feel sorry for those people in Madagascar. You know, it's a beautiful area. It's just they get hammered by storms there so often. It's pretty nasty. Over $8 a gallon here. Yeah, that's about right, C&D boy. Well, it's getting close to it here too. Let's see, $1.50 times 4. Gee, that's $6 a gallon, for sure. Anyway, we see some of that snow. Oh, Iceland is going to get a little bit more of that snow. That's what's going on there. This low is drawing that snow in there. Pretty nasty. All right. Anyway, that kind of gives us a pretty good view of what's going on in the planet here, weather-wise as well. And I think I'm going to leave it there. Let's see if we can find something that is erupting. Nothing at Fuego. If we pop over to Popocatépetl, it is still in the clouds. And let's see what we got happening there. And yeah, still no good there. We're still zoomed in close up to Semeru, and I'm not sure why. Maybe they're expecting it to do something else. And that's all good. And who's leaving? Morgan is leaving. Okay, have a good rest there, Morgan. Okay. Are there any, is there any rain on the way to help control fires in Florida? Florida fires? I didn't know there were fires in Florida. Let's take a look at Florida for a minute, and just to look at it, okay? And if we can get that thing to change. And yeah, there looks like there is some rain in Florida. Right there, you can see some of it happening. Matter of fact, they got thunderstorms and flooding going on there in that area. Where are the fires? Is my question, roughly. So that's what you're seeing. You're seeing some stuff come in. I got a storm going across. You see a few more clouds coming. So yeah, the fires in Florida fueled by debris from the hurricane. Okay, and hopefully they will be extinguished with some of this other stuff. Anyhow, I didn't know that there was some issues there, but I hope they can get everything resolved. And on that friendly note, I think it is time to wrap it up for this evening. It has been a good stream, even though we don't have a lot of lava happening, still reasonable. And let's see, come on, I hit that button. Why is this thing not changing? There we go. All is where we will leave it for today, and that will be all good. So thank you everyone for being here today. I really do appreciate all of you. Thank you for the super chatters. We had Irish Monk with the $10 or €10 super chat, and Linda with the $20 super chat. Thank you kindly for that support. I really do appreciate you guys. Also, thank you to every one of you that's in here, all of the members that, of course, with the green names. Yeah, I really do appreciate all of you members. You guys are awesome, and thank you for the help and support. Also, really do appreciate all my moderators being in here. And just wanted to add the note that all of you in here are part of our wonderful lava family. So don't ever forget that. And that is where we are at. So thank you to every one of you for being here today. And take care. Thank you, Kate. And thank you, everyone. And take care, all. And we will see you all tomorrow on tomorrow night's stream. So I'm your host, DrFox2000. Take care. Have a wonderful good night. And please remember, tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. See you all tomorrow, and have yourselves a good night. Oink, oink.